Good morning, family. In today's devotion, let's talk about today's thought: faith to move mountains. Today's thought comes from Matthew 17, verse 20 to 21, which said, "If your faith is the size of a mustard seed, you can say to this mountain, 'Move from here to there,' and it will move. Nothing will be impossible for you." The story is told in 1 Kings chapter 17, where there was a drought in the land because the Lord had shut up the heavens and there was no rain. God told Elijah the prophet to go to Zarephath because he had commanded a widow woman there to feed and sustain him. Elijah arrives in Zarephath. He finds the widow woman who is gathering sticks, and he says to her, "Bring me a glass of water." As she turns to leave, he says, "Oh, and bring me a little piece of food also." The woman is troubled and says, "Prophet, I only have a little food left, and I'm gathering sticks to cook one final meal for me and my boy. Then we are going to starve." Now, whenever God asks you for seed, it's always because he has a harvest on his mind, and this is your opportunity to be blessed by your obedience to him. The prophet smiles and says, "Go ahead, bake your last meal, but fix something for me first, because the Lord has said, until the rain returns, your barrel of meal will not run out, nor will your cruse of oil dry up." The prophet leans on his staff, looks at the woman and says, "If you're willing to trust the word of God over what you see, then you will have much more than you see right now." You know, faith requires us to trust God even when we don't understand what he's doing and where he's leading us. And as Jesus phrased it in the text, we can literally see God do mighty and great things on our behalf with just a small amount of faith. We simply must believe. Hebrews 11 said that without faith, it is impossible to please God, and that everyone that comes to God must believe that he is God, which means that we must have confidence that God is bigger, better, and stronger than anything we face. Then Paul continues by saying that we must believe that God is someone who rewards those who seek after him. Many people say, "If I see it, then I will believe it." But God says, "Nope, you've got that backwards. If you believe it, then you will see it." So what does it take to see the hand of God move in your life? Just a small amount of faith, my friend. Believe God today. Come on, pray with me. Father, I thank you that today, as I go through my daily routine, I'm reminded that Jesus has already paid the price for my victory, healing, and deliverance. And so I open my heart in faith to receive all that he has done, and I'm grateful for your gift. Hey, remember to make time in your busy life to become a part of a good weekly Bible study group so that you connect with others, you build your faith, and you learn and grow together as a family. Because the truth of life is, you can't succeed alone. Listen, if you enjoyed this, share it with your family, share it with your friends. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel and page. Blessings.